Welcome back to the IgnitorSMP, where we have some massive progress on Stardust here. Look at this. Look, oh my goodness, the forest is done. So we did all of this on stream. We finished up all the leaves. I'll show a quick time lapse on the screen right now of me doing everything, or at least most of it, because I forgot to time lapse the last little bit. But you can go check out those replays on my channel right now. Of these tree leaf placing. Pretty cool. So now we have an incredible forest that we can walk through, all completed. Look at this. It's just so nice, and it will be extra nice once I have like rocks and bushes and all sorts of stuff on the floor. Well, yeah, which is all coming hopefully soon. We'll see. But yeah, this is the forest all done. Look at how amazing it looks, and not only does it look cool while walking through it, the sunlight going through the leaves, it also adds so much to what we already have over here. Look at the background. This shot from here without the trees looked so much more boring than it does now. Oh my goodness, it adds so much to the feel of the whole area. So cool. But yes, that's that. But as well as this, we also started doing some of this on stream, and then I finished it off camera. It is the garden of the Stardust Castle. Look at this. Look how amazing everything is. I use the coral trick because flowers don't take up enough of the block, and it's kind of small. So I decided to use coral for flowers instead, because corals have a much fuller texture. Like, they cover the block much nicer rather than just being this tiny little dot in the middle of the block. But yeah, so cool. I just love this place, and also these statues you saw in the underground bits making it like the tunnels going in and out of the game are included here as well. Look at them. So cool. And leading up to the gate, I have a hole here because I have shulker boxes in there for now, but that's besides the point. Yeah, so that's the progress we have made so far. You can go check out those live streams on my channel right now if you want to. But yeah, that's not what we're doing this episode, because as you probably know, we have different characters acting, or different people from the server acting the different characters in the game. And the ones we've revealed so far are the blacksmith, the woodworker, and the miner, I think. Blacksmith was Vid, Sandy was the woodwork carpenter person, and then miner was Skunk, underground in the Subway Surfers game we made a while ago. But we are about to reveal another one, because over here we have the farmhouse. So the farm is going to go right here, and as you can see, some points have already been marked out around here. You'll see why in just a second. But this is where the farmhouse is going to be going, and I'm here to reveal right now that Dippy is the voice actor for the farmer. That's right, Dippy Blether is doing the acting for the farmer. Pretty cool. Because Dippy is the farmer, I asked and reached out to her to ask if she wanted to help with the actual farmhouse, the place she was staying, and of course she said yes. Down here is the farm and the farmhouse. The farmhouse will go right about here.
I'm just gonna write down farmhouse. That is at -113982. Okay, right.
Yep.
Just if I get lost in your huge area here.
It's a tiny base.
Can I record here, or shouldn't I?
Everything here is perfectly fine.
Has been shown.
Yeah.
So what is the deal? Am I giving you a schematic? Do we build it together? Do I build it?
I mean, whatever you want.
Okay.
You can build it if you want to. You don't have to. If you do build it, I can provide basically all the resources that go along with this color scheme.
I don't know what are your requirements, as in sort of, what buildings do you need? What redstone? What space?
So the redstone you don't have to worry about. It's all underground. As long as your base, your thing doesn't.
How?
Oh.
Yeah.
people are dying.
Okay.
So all you really need. So if you come over here, I'll show you what the other houses are like. So,
Yeah.
as for the actual. Oh, yep, sleep.
Important sleeping. Okay.
So,
The other houses, yes.
as for the actual design of the houses, you could basically just look at these designs and, you know, go something sort of similar. As long as it's not drastically different, because it is
So
in its
basically,
own area, sort
it's a
of, it
farmyard,
can,
yeah.
it can
Yeah.
be a little bit different.
Mhm.
But for the actual redstone, this is a good example. It's a pretty small interior here.
Mhm.
And all it really needs space for is one barrel and a carpet in front of it for the item to come back out.
Okay.
Or any storage container really, but I've just
So
used a
people
barrel
are
here.
not really meant to go into the house. This is where maybe an NCP is gonna stand or something. Like
Yes,
an armor
inside there will be where an NPC stands, but you can...
stand. An NPC, yes.
Yeah, you can actually go in.
Did
There's
I
no...
say NCP? What
Yeah.
does NCP even mean?
Non-characterable
player.
yeah.
I don't
So
know. Yeah.
that farmhouse...
You know what NCP is? You know what NCP is in Britain? That is the people who give you your fines for your parking tickets.
Yeah, the parking ticket guys will be in here just standing,
Yeah.
waiting for you to park your car incorrectly or
I think it's
something.
national car parking or something. Okay, so
But you can make them go inside. I don't really mind if you want to build an interior. I don't really have any requirements for that. I think it would be cool to go inside because you know your character is one of those people who would seem like they'd invite you into their house and.
okay.
But yeah, this is all it really needs space for. Maybe like another few chests or barrels on the side, if possible, to have space for like a shopping thing, so like a shopping interface. If like buying certain items from the character. But other than that, basically no other redstone related requirements.
Okay, right. And you want a farmhouse, I
Yep.
guess, with some farm buildings around it. Do we need a barn for animals as well?
So if you want to, I really only need the farmhouse, but a barn and the surrounding fields are also optional. And you know,
Okay.
if you want to do them, go ahead. Yeah. So you got basically as much space as you want back there, as long as it's behind the, you know, that cross area.
So fields.
Yep.
Okay. Is there a timeline on this? Or
By the time I finish the game.
oh, that could be a while then. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little
And
bit of
Where
time.
do you want the entrance? Sorry. Where do you want the house to? So the house pretty much on the X, or
Just somewhere in this area. I don't really have like plans for exactly what goes where, so anywhere in this general vicinity will be fine.
so
And
if this was the end, if this was like kind of, I mean, I'm just making like a
Yeah.
rough. It could be. It will be a little bit bigger, I guess.
yeah,
But you think something like kind of this sort of thing. It's quite far outside the village. That's not too far away.
no, it's not. Because there will be a bit of forest between the main village and the farmhouse.
Oh, nice, nice.
And
Okay.
yeah, you basically have all the space back there to do fields if you want to. If you want to terraform to make the fields nicer, yeah, go ahead, do whatever. I don't really care about what
Okay.
goes back there. Not much gameplay features
Okay.
will go back there. It's just mainly for aesthetics.
Okay, sure.
But yeah, yeah. As I
Cool.
said, the only really real thing I need is a farmhouse, a barn, whatever other buildings they'll have in a farm is optional.
Okay.
If you want to do that, yeah.
Cool. Cool. I just took a couple of screenshots just so that I can see what kind of materials you're using so it fits in. So this is also
Yep.
a lot of mangrove, a lot of stone type blocks. I mean, a farm would generally be more like more wood, wouldn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, so
Although
the
it could
idea
be-
is
could-
this area,
Yeah.
this brown area over here is like
Mhm.
the poorer people, right? That's why their
Okay.
houses are small, stacked on top of each other, not very clean and stuff.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And then over there is the slightly more richer people. I'll add some more houses around like in the area that's not the market.
So they've got more of the red.
Yes, and you can really decide where your character fits in with that.
Okay.
I'm assuming owning the only farm in the village would be relatively profitable.
I love this. I love this
yes.
building here with the. I mean, this big barn here would also already be ideal for animals, but
yeah, this is the woodworks,
love...
so there will be like all sorts of woodworking
Yeah.
equipment in this area.
Wow, I love how you use the banners.
Pretty nice,
This
yeah.
is so cool.
The raven.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I love the fact that you made the banners grey to fit in,
Yeah.
you know, with the backgrounds. That's so cool.
My favorite building, I think,
Yeah.
is the one behind us. This is the first one. I just love the shape of it and stuff.
The one that's sort of basically standing on stilts.
No, this one right here with the triangle front
Oh.
and stuff. I love this building. It looks so good. I don't know what it is about
that is
it,
so cute. That is so cute.
but it's so nice.
I don't know if I can quite build like you, but I will try to emulate your style somehow.
You don't even need to go my style specifically, as long as it sort of gives
Well,
the same vibe.
It has to.
really
It has
mind.
to fit in with the vibe.
Yeah.
So your roofs are graduated,
Gradiented.
gradiented. Is that a word? I don't know. Gradient is from. Is this Blackstone? Yes.
No, this is deep slate, and then other different types of deep slate until tough.
Deep slate, and then tough on top.
Yep.
You didn't go Blackstone, not
No.
as dark as Blackstone.
Yeah.
Okay, and then all the stone varieties from tough to stony stone,
Yep.
including Mr. Andesite.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Mangrovio.
Yeah, mangrove I can
God.
provide because I kind
And
of have a shop. for
Yes,
that.
you have a wood shop, right?
Yeah.
Netherrack. Which
Yep.
Netherrack is like exactly the same. Color.
Yeah, I
love
know,
mixing
it's so
that
good
in.
together.
It's so good. The other one that I like mixing in with this palette is red terracotta.
Yes, I do have a little bit of terracotta down in the locker rooms. So that's
Yeah.
pretty nice. So there you go. She is now preparing a really cool build. I've seen some of the progress pictures. There, it is looking amazing. She is preparing something to go right there. But while she is doing that, for now, in this episode, we are going to be building this area over here. I got confused. This area over here is going to be done this episode, and if you didn't know, over this side of the town hall, on this side, we already have some buildings, the residential areas. So, this contains a total of 12 people, 6 in this clump over here, 6 in this clump over here. And so but 12 is not enough. We have way more than 12 people. We have more than 12 people on the server, so we need one for each and every person. And so over here I have prepared the resources for even more residential buildings. So yeah, over here we'll go another 12, putting the total at 24, which is more than enough. But always good to have a few extras. More than enough buildings to go over here and fill up all the space that we need. And so why don't we just go ahead and build this up, because I am super excited to see this done. And there we go, just like that. It is done. Look at that shot right there. Oh my goodness. As you can see, we have obviously added a whole new section on this side. I'll show you more detailed in a second. But as well as that, over here, I have added this. The floor over here is the biggest thing to note. Very cool. You know, just a muddy floor with all sorts of different blocks in it, because this is supposed to be the poorer ends, as I explained when I first built it. And that's why the ground looks all dirty. There's wheelbarrows all over the place, bits of wood lying everywhere. And yeah, I've added some pots around the place as well. I'm thinking of going through and adding just a random item in each of these so that people don't accidentally right click and chuck their stuff in without noticing and then losing the stuff and not knowing which pot it's in. I think that would be probably very good. But yeah, I mean, the building has stayed the same. I've just added some wheelbarrows, some pots, and also I've added, if I can find one, some cauldrons. There we go. I might go around adding like water bottles of water in here to get them at different layers of water, which will be pretty cool. And obviously I've also got this sort of bordered area. So that to mark the end of here, there'll be a path coming out this way, as you can see. And I mean, other than that, nothing really has changed. It's just the ground and the surroundings. Now let's go take a look at over there. But before we do, actually, I thought I'd show off this. Pretty cool. I thought, like, if people live there and there, people aren't going to walk up against the town hall, then turn, then walk here, if they can just walk across here. So I just decided, like, the official road probably only goes up along here and down along here, but I was like, that's not what people are gonna do if they actually live here. So I've added these. Pretty cool. So now this is just like the trampled bit where people are just cutting across the corner trying to get back home and out as well. So that's what this path is for. But as you can see, we have added another section. Now this is not an exact copy of the other side. I did not just lazily copy it to the other side. As you can see from above, it looks different, slightly different at least. But yeah, there's more parts of wood. I've already explained that. I'm going to go quickly sleep in one of these houses, just so you know we can see things. There we go. Okay, and yeah, the surroundings are the same. There's wheelbarrows all over the place, but let's go into free cam because this is a messy build, as it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a messy build, and so it's pretty hard to get a good grip of what it looks like from the ground. And so as you can see, we have these huts still stacked on top of each other. If you've ever seen the movie Ready Player One, I think I mentioned in this episode when I built this side. Yeah, it's sort of like that, where they've got the stacks of caravans on top of each other called the stacks, where, you know, in the future, you know, the world isn't in such a good spot, so everybody has to live in caravans stacked on top of each other. That's the kind of look I was going for and inspired by here from here. As you can see, we've got like these clotheslines like we do over on the other side. I think that looks pretty cool. We've also got this little garden over here next to this house, which is a pretty good one. You get this whole balcony area to yourself and a good look at the castle through the leaves right up in that direction. We also have more down into the ground, so this one's actually sunk in the ground, as you can... No, wait, not that one, not that one. This one's actually sunk into the ground, as you can see. And yeah, pretty cool. I also did one of these long towels. I thought this looked pretty cool, held up by obviously some string there. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's all the same as the other one. I've added this nice little garden up here between the in the middle of the walkway between this house and this one. Pretty nice. But other than that, yeah, as I said, it's basically the same thing. But I love how it looks, especially this side, because we've got the forest in the background, tucked in the forest. Looks so cool. Look at that. You've got the background and everything. I've also added, there's like a pathway into the forest from this side, if I can get through here. As you can see, there we go. It connects up into the forest. I think that's pretty cool. People living, let's say, in this house might want to go around this way, just because, I don't know for what reason. There's reasons. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. There will of course be a forest also added on this side, but we need the farmhouse and other buildings to go in here first, including the Fletchers as well. So I'm gonna put those buildings in first, then build the forest around that. And just before we end the episode, I am here in spawn because look at this board right here. We have done a stream weekend. As you can see, here's the torch that we used. The stream weekend torch. I modeled this after the Sydney Olympics, the 2000 Sydney Olympics torch. Pretty cool with animated texture and everything. Super cool. But we have just done a stream weekend, or a day of a stream weekend at the time of this recording. We just finished day 1, day 2 is coming up still, so not all the information is up to date. But over here we also did a game, the Voyage game, and I'm not going to reveal the scores. You're going to have to go watch the stream replays for those scores if you want to go see them. This game, basically, we tried to get as far away from spawn, and you, as in the live chat, could like summon in mobs and stuff to try to stop us, and that's the basic idea. So I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I highly recommend you go check out all the Igniter streams, including mine, all up on our YouTube channel. So I just thought I'd let you know that has happened. But for now, I think I will say goodbye because that's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the new residential area that we have built. That's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.